Welcome to the third episode of my crypto portfolio reveal, where I reveal my crypto portfolio. In the last two videos, I went over the first 20 coins that I have right there. It's a lot that I have. It's too much. So I would really appreciate your comments about what I have to let go, because that's my biggest flaw. Everybody has their weaknesses in crypto. Well, this is mine, having too much shit. And I highly don't recommend doing that though. Sounds like a little hypocritical, but it's just not good. If the market goes up very hard and you have to act fast, you cannot act fast on like 50 coins. And also, it's hard to keep up on the development of 50 projects. So I need to narrow it down, and I need your input, guys. So in exchange for that, I'm gonna just show you exactly what I have. So welcome to the channel. My name is Menno. Been in crypto for 11 years right now. Got wrecked, got rich, got everything in between, and now it's the time to completely nail it. So like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn the bell notification on. Let's not waste any time. Let's get right into it. So number 22. If you missed out on these right here, go check out the previous two videos. They're all right there. You can see my complete portfolio. And at the end of the series, so one or two videos after this, I'm going to show you the full list, of course. But the first one for this video is OPSEC. And OPSEC is a mid-cap deep-in project. What I like about OPSEC as well, three things that I like. One, it's like it has a very decent market cap, and the tokenomics are pretty great, right? Like there's not basically no inflation on this coin, and it has a lot of room to grow. The second thing that I really like about this project is the whole narrative. You know, Deep In is just going to be one of the biggest gainers in this market, together with AI, which goes a little bit hand in hand with Deep In, and gaming and launchpads. And what I also like is that this community is super strong. If you read on Twitter, like it's all about OPSEC. So the community moves like a meme coin, and that's really good. Now, if you look where the coin came from, like 4 cents, and it skyrocketed to $3. That was way too hard of a run, right? Way too hard. And now it is obviously going down really hard as well, way harder than the average coin just did. Now, what I like is it's trying to form a bottoming process right here. You know what I mean. Now, it doesn't mean it is a bottom, right? Here, it also looked like, oh yeah, we tried to get strong around $1, and we still fell another 40-50%. So hey, there's no reason why it cannot fall another 40-50% from this point. But back to these prices, I definitely don't see that happen. If we look at the market cap for this coin, it's kind of the same, right? Because like I said, there's not really inflation on this coin. So this is really looking good. I think this is a perfect long-term hold. I don't have like a huge bag yet, but I will definitely keep DCAing into this coin right here. Decentralized supercomputer applications. Great integrations as well. This is a project to really take serious. So really in my portfolio, and I will keep on stacking up. Next one in my portfolio is Engine Starter. Now, Engine Starter is a low-cap launchpad. Again, for the people that feel like launchpads are dead, that's exactly why I'm going to stack up on this. Launchpads are not dead. It's just that in a market where everything is going up, launchpads always outperform really hard. But in a market where everything is going down, launchpads underperform really hard as well. Now, Engine Starter was like a little underperforming, but not even by that much. It went down 4 times, almost 4 times. 4, sorry, my math is not correct. 4 times. Now, a lot of coins did that. Right? So it's not like that terrible. What I like about Engine Starter, that 3 cent level where we are right now, was the same level as where we were in October before we had the big breakout. In a bull market, again, also for Engine Starter goes, people have money to spare. They want to jump in new projects because new projects can actually give you that 100x once we're already in a bull market, most projects that are on the open market already, they already are far from the bottom, and they can give you nice returns, but not that explosive 100, 200, 500x, which we did see last cycle. The Launchpad tokens offer you a chance to get into the IDOs, and these IDOs can actually do that. Therefore, I love Launchpads, and especially now that it's selling off so hard, I'm buying these tokens because this will have a heavy turnaround, and I really want to be there when it happens. Now, don't get the price confused, like, hey, it was sitting at 20 cents, it's now here, so it could do 100x back to its all-time high. No, market cap, right? Way more tokens in circulation right now. Here, there were barely any tokens in circulation. Here, we have almost everything vested, right? So when it comes to market cap, Engine Starter almost made a new all-time high compared to the last market, right? Didn't, but it almost did. So we are like quite close to the all-time high of 50 million. That's a 4x from this point. So Engine Starter, yes, the potential compared to the previous all-time high is not huge. Then again, I think it's going to butt slap that all-time high really hard. Next one on the list is Sidus. Sidus, also nowadays a Launchpad. I know everything is a Launchpad nowadays, but hey, if Launchpads perform well, then I don't care what you are. Make me some money, damn it. But it's also just a gaming platform. And Sidus was already quite popular. It was back in the day. It was released by Seedify and a couple of other Launchpads, and it performed really well. It was one of the big runners in the last bull market. This was the type of IDO that completely got out of control. If you look at Sidus, if you look at their token sale fundraising right here, you can see that it released on Seedify, for example, and their all-time high ROI was 109x. We will have these numbers again, but this was peak bull, right? This was December 2021. So, you know, in a year plus from now, we will probably see the massive IDO gains, right? The massive IDO gains. And then even these private sales are crazy. These seed sales are crazy, right? Yeah, and that will happen again. It's not the time right now. But nevertheless, about Sidus, Sidus did a very well job. What's so cool about Sidus, though, is that after they released, they, you know, died off quite hard, right? They died off really hard. They went from, well, let's say 20 cents all the way down to a tenth of a cent, give or take, less than a tenth of a cent. So it got freaking wrecked. It got completely wrecked. It was unbelievable how dead this looked, right? Not how dead it was, but how dead it looked. It was sitting in a market cap of $3 million, give or take. And that's also because of the inflation, right? Because a lot of tokens had to hit the market yet. And now they are doing that. And now it went all the way up to $150 million market cap. I think now in this coming bull market, with their platform being fully developed compared to what it was, and the fact that they are also a Launchpad right now, yeah, that this could be a big winner for the next cycle. And it's half a cent right now. I would not be surprised if we see this project at, you know, it's hard for me to say that, but close to $1 billion market cap might be doable. Okay, but that's in the really most euphoric, out of control stage in this market. Yeah, and I want to have some exposure to that. Next one on the list is Domi Online. Now, this is a micro cap, okay? This is a real micro cap. Now, I like Domi Online quite a lot. It has that RuneScape vibe, right? And the market cap currently is super low. And what I love about Domi, it's on Avalanche initially. They're also on BNB and Ethereum, so they know how to handle that, of course. I think it's smart that projects move to Ethereum as well. And what's so cool about Domi Online is nobody gave a single fuck about this project. If you look at market cap, right, and you look over the year, it doesn't even track it. Even CoinGecko didn't give a fuck right here. So that's not working out. But the price was a third of a cent, right? Third of a cent. And it blew all the way up to 7 cents. It did phenomenal. More than a 30x right there. Why? Well, because gaming took a lot of attention. The AVAX, the avalanche narrative, took a lot of attention. And then people are looking for the low caps in that category. And then Domi Online is the obvious play. Now, because it went up that hard, it's now going down that hard. 1.6 cents compared to the almost 8 cents where it was. Sitting at a $5.8 million market cap. So, super risky, of course. But this is my long-term, high conviction play. This is just a coin that I feel like, I will not go all in. Won't go all in anything though, but especially not in this one. But the gains could be pretty big. They could be pretty big. Now, it looks pretty cool. What I do, like, this is the style of the game. I almost look, it's RuneScape, right? I think it's smart because projects, especially AAA crypto gaming projects, they have to admit that they are not even close to what Web 2 is looking like. They are running 10 years behind, right? Crypto gaming projects compared to Web 2 games, they are terrible, okay? Everybody is like super excited about Off the Grid. But that game looks average compared to Web 2, right? It's an average game. But because it comes so close, everybody's like, wow. They feel like we're not even doing that. We do our own thing. And I don't know, man. That's what I like about this. Good partnerships, very active, super strong community. Highly, highly undervalued in my opinion. So this is a coin that's definitely getting higher in my list as time goes by. Next one. By the way, like the video. That was the most stupid thing ever. Please like the video, okay? That would help me a lot. More people can see this. We are really gonna nail this market, man. I'm so freaking excited for what's about to come, guys. I want to do this with you. Next one on the list, WAGME. Now, WAGME is also gaming. So you notice I have a lot of gaming projects in my portfolio. It's not for no reason. I think that gaming is just going to be the biggest winner. And WAGME took a big hit as well. Big hit. But what you notice, if you look at the max chart, you see high, right? So overall, they are gaining strength. But the drawdowns from these highs are like crazy hard as well. So what a insane coin to trade, actually, right? If you buy it here and you sell it here, you did a 5x, and you can buy it. Well, like in hindsight, it's easy, of course. But if I look just where we are sitting right now when it comes to the price, yeah, that's a beautiful, like that's almost this level right here before the big breakout as well. And that's really looking good. Now, WAGME already had that run as well in July last year when altcoins overall weren't running yet, right? Everything started to run in October, November. WAGME was ahead of its time. And they have a good team. They're building that great ecosystem. They have that super addictive tower defense game. I love what they're doing. And they focus a lot on mobile gaming, which I think way more projects should do. Because I don't mind playing a game every now and then, but I'm not going to sit behind my laptop or my desktop or whatever for that. It's just not for me. But, just grabbing your phone, it's so accessible. $16 million market cap at the moment. Really good. The all-time high market cap of this cycle so far was well over 60 million. So it came down quite hard. And also, this is just the time people give up on gaming. And it will come back. That's like... And then these kind of buys are Like so freaking obvious to me. And it's hard because where, right? Like, was this the buy? Was this the buy? Was this maybe now it's the buy? I don't know. But all I know, it's going higher than where it is right now. Way higher. So yeah, I can see Wagme doing some great stuff in the future. So that's definitely in my portfolio as well. Next one is Trader Joe. That's something completely different. It's a DEX token. It's a mid cap. Now, why Trader Joe? Well, I have to have some exposure to DEXs, and I still have some Uniswap from the last cycle. I don't still know if I'm going to keep that because, hey, that's multi-chain at least, but it's way higher cap, so I don't know. But one, you need some exposure to DEXs. If you look Google Trends and you search for on-chain, you see that these searches hit an all-time high, right? People are getting off of these exchanges, right? You can't trust those, and they are going on-chain. Now, with AVAX, brewing, and everything that's in the pipeline for AVAX, I love it, and therefore AVAX is in my portfolio. But AVAX is a high cap coin. I also want to have something more on the Avalanche chain, which is not too risky, but also not that high cap. And then Trader Joe is obvious. Trader Joe is really obvious, right? Because if AVAX does well, Trader Joe does well. It's the DEX on Avalanche. If you look at the price performance, it did really well over this year, right? The low was sitting at 22 cents. It shot all the way up to 115 or so, 113. And it's now back at 35 cents. That's a great entry in my opinion. It's a great entry. It's also a, like you can use it for a lot, right? For like look on the website for the farming, for the staking, for the meme competitions, etc., etc., etc. It's really cool. It's an interactive DEX. I like it. And what you can also see is pretty cool. If you look at AVAX, right? So let's pop up AVAX right here. This AVAX, you can see that AVAX did pretty well, right? And you can just see that if you overlay Joe on that, here we go. Here we go. You see, Joe is like following what AVAX did. Joe went from 22 cents to 120, so did a 5x. AVAX in this case also went from $9 to $60. So AVAX had a bigger run in this case. But I think in the bull market, the lower caps, of course, will hit harder. Here, people still were like, okay, let's stay a little safe, right? At a certain point, the real bull market for altcoins will hit. And then people feel like, yeah, you know what? Take all the risk we can take. And then AVAX or a Trader Joe is not even that risky still. So also in my portfolio. Next up is PAL. PAL, mid-cap AI coin. I faded PAL for a long, long time. But no more. Why? Same with OXO, same with Render. At a certain point, you have to just look like, what are the winners in this cycle so far, right? Well, PAL is a winner, right? It outperformed the market big time, like extremely hard. PAL, really a hard outperformer. And I don't want to ignore that anymore. I don't want to ignore the outperformance and be like, oh, I'm too late anyway, right? Now it came down pretty good, and I happened to exactly bought the lows on this one. Lucky, I guess. I don't know. Well, not really. I saw this, but PAL came down quite nicely, and I feel like if you miss this, then this is a good buying opportunity right now. If you look, it went to $500 million market cap, easy, right? It started at nothing, 5. It did 100x already, but now it came down. Right now, it's sitting at a 50x. Yeah, it's still high. I mean, still would have been better to be early. But hey, we now at least have the confirmation like, hey guys, ta-da, this is the winner for this cycle. Easy, this life hack right here. I like PAL. Also, just because, you know, the whole AI narrative, the whole Telegram narrative, it's really cool. If you look at the categories, you see the Telegram app, the Discord bots, PAL AI. They are their own category, for fuck's sake. It has all the narratives. It has it all. And I think that this could be a multi-billion-dollar market cap coin in the future. So yeah, I got some. What I also like, it's not on some big exchanges yet. It's on Uniswap, of course. Other than that, it's on Gate. It's not available in the Netherlands anymore. They have UOB, okay, cool. Other than that, they have all these shit exchanges, right? So they did this run without major exchanges, right? So what if they at a certain point feel like, hey, let's use some revenue fees that we make and wait for the right moment to list on a KuCoin or whatever. I think they're very strategic about that because they could have already done that if they want. Next one is YAI. It's not a coin that I am 100% convinced about, but this is more of a degen play for me. Okay, this is more of a degen play because it is also an AI coin and it is super micro cap. And I feel like, man, you know, let's get into this. Let's just get into this and see how it does. I have a good entry on this one. No, this is not here. I don't know, but lower than here. It's a $6 million market cap. The tokenomics are good. They have decent trading volume compared to their market cap, so that's okay. Also, only on Uniswap, so it's not on big exchanges yet. And if you look at the price performance, you can see that they hit an all-time high of 70 cents, give or take, right? That was, they're pretty new, right? So this was the beginning, 70 cents. Then now it's 7. But not because of the big dilution. So that's good, right? It showed like, hey, we can go here, no problem. We can do that. Well, maybe at the beginning they had some dilution. All-time high market cap is kind of where we are sitting. Oh, wait. It's not tracking it exactly, by the way. All-time high market cap, 14 million. But without any major exchanges, I kind of like that. So this is the meme coin of the AI narrative for me. Not to say that it is a meme coin, but when it comes to, you know, the risk attached to it. AI-powered market data oracle, empowering users with cutting edge. It's like always the same thing. Empowering users with cutting edge AI models for unmatched real-time market analytics and insights. So it's a long shot. It's a moonshot. Could definitely go to zero. I don't know. Therefore, it's quite low in my list. So we're now entering the point where I really have the lowest allocations, not necessarily always because I don't have high conviction, but because this is mainly micro cap stuff which is coming up right now. And like said in the previous videos, it depends on your risk reward, of course, how you want to handle it. How I want to handle it is I don't need to make 100x, so I don't need to take huge risks, okay? Luckily, because if I did, then I would be fucked, because a lot of these low caps right here and these micro caps right here, when the market was going down, they took hits of 80%, right? Or more. Yeah, you don't want to be there with your money. Then again, in a bull market where everything does well, these are the projects that are, you know, absolutely the chosen ones to do very fantastic. So 2 more to go for this video, and then I'm gonna show the rest in the next video. So again, hit the bell notification so you don't miss it. Next one is Ether. Ether is migrating. Well, it is already migrated to anyone. It doesn't even search for Ether anymore. So it's now anyone protocol. Now this is also a coin that I feel like, okay, super strong community. Price wise, it is absolutely ripping. Like I said, this is because of the migration, so that's not a real like crash or anything. But if you look at the price since April 2023, it's up only, right? Of course it has this bump right here, but overall recovered right away since April 2023. That's quite crazy, right? Because, you know, April 2023, that's here. Overall, the altcoin market went first sideways until October 2023 and then went up. And then in March, from March, it had a big drawdown, of course, right? Just as over here. So this just goes with the market. I think that this is a very, very, very big play. If you look at the website, you can read all about it. I'm stacking up on this one. I was waiting for this one to hit maxi again with the new pair, which is happening. Well, by the time you watch this, already happened. So by that time, I will have a bigger bag probably. The anonymity layer for deep in. I don't know. This could be a really big one. This is definitely... I don't know. I don't even know what to say about this. I'm hyped about this kind of stuff, man. Because it's no more about shit games that try to make a quick buck, about stupid meme coins that you can't even sleep well over at night because it might be at zero the next morning. This is about some real fucking products, and once everybody in this market is finally tired of getting wrecked because they were so stupid to join every single fucking meme coin out there, they will look at quality, and then these are the kind of projects that they are looking at. And I just feel like, let me already be there. Let me skip the whole meme coin thing. It's nice. I might miss out on some gains, but I know overall my net worth will play pretty much even, or will stay higher this way, because, you know, meme coins are just gambling, and I do these challenges every now and then where I buy some meme coins to see how it does. And yeah, spoiler, I'm always getting rugged, so I don't even want to do that. But anyone protocol, big backers, the real influencers talking about it, sick community, great product, insane price momentum, which is just not stopping. Some decent listings so far. It's not showing right here, but it's, I think it was also KuCoin, Maxi, it is. And I think there's a lot to come for this project in the near future. Last one for this video, and then we'll wrap it up, is Weapon. Okay, now this is an interesting one. Weapon is a microcap gaming project on Avalanche. Now again, Avalanche, in my opinion, will pull off a Solana. Look, they both came from around $8-9 and they started to rip, but Solana started to rip way more. It's a better network, right? But Avalanche and the things that I feel like Avalanche is more of the silent chain that's really building and expanding, and with their gaming and their side chains and everything that's going on. And I think that Avalanche is one of the huge chains to invest in, so therefore it's quite high on my list. But like I said, it's high cap, and therefore you also want to look at the protocol and the projects underneath it, like Joe. But if I have to give yet another, just like Domi, yet another single game, which is microcap, so risk level 9,000, of course, then it's gonna be Weapon. Mega Weapon, it showed during the last pump in the AVAX hype that this is one to not fade, man. Don't fade this. Look, I mean, it went all the way from, what was it, 20 cents? Even, okay, this is not correct, I think. 20 cents, give or take, to $2. So when the whole market did a 4x or so, this casually did a 10x, and now we are back, right? Now we are back at these levels right here. And this is why I'm stacking up, right? I'm not the person that likes to buy here. I like to analyze it. I like to learn from it. I like to see why it is doing that. And if it will keep on going up, okay, whatever, this is a train. But if it comes down, I just look at it like, great. Now I get my buying opportunity. Let everybody DCA here and lose their money. It's play first player after all, right? And now we are low. I'm striking. Could it go lower? Yeah, definitely. But hey, after entries, you have to enter somewhere, right? I think that this is a pretty good entry level, to be honest. So it migrated from ETH to AVAX quite a long time ago already. If you look at the price, what's sitting at $4. I don't know about the market cap, doesn't track the market cap, so I don't know how it's working with the dilution, but hey, fully diluted $3.7 million, right? That's like really freaking low for a crypto game. And it's actually not looking bad. This is actually definitely not looking bad. Again, it's not a AAA game, but in my opinion, the non-AAA games will be better than the AAA games. So they have a great community. I love what they are building. Also, if you look at the Twitter, you can see that they just have some, at least, real interaction. What I also think is important, that they are followed by every freaking big player, project, investor, whatever in this space. I don't know, man. The organic shit, they don't buy their followers, etc., etc. They have that Minecraft kind of feel to it. I don't personally like that, but I know that a lot of people like that. So whatever, take my money, right? Take my money. This could be a really big winner. This could really be a big winner, in my opinion. So, hey, I mean, if you look at it like on the 3-month chart, let's look at it like that. It's kind of still in a downward trend, right? It has some it tries, but it's a low high, right, compared to it. So it's still low lows, low highs. So it could go lower, right? It could go way lower. But the lower it goes, the better of a buy it becomes, basically. Right? So if this is ever sitting at a $2 million mark, I'm going to double up on this one. Really, I'm going to double up on this one. Love it. So that's it for the list for today. At least... then the next video I have to do a lot. Let's do this one as well. Why not? Desync. Desync is a AI/DeepIn microcap project. I knew about this project because we are following Alex Becker's wallet. And is this microcap though? I don't know why I said that this was microcap. Is this actually... I have to look into that. But we are following Alex Becker's wallet. And if you join the Patreon, there's a link down below. You can see his wallet and everything that he buys. And right after he bought it, I went into it as well, like a loser. Like, Becker buy it. I buy it as well. But it was a pretty good buy. It was really good. Now it is coming down really fucking hard. Really fucking hard. Well, not as average kind of hard. But this is still in a big downtrend, right? It is a falling knife at the moment. Okay, it is a falling knife at the moment. So be a little careful with that. Let me take a look if we can get some more information on CoinMarketCap for this one. Because CoinGecko is a little hard sometimes with tracking market caps. Okay, so I don't know why I said that this was a micro cap, because it definitely is not, but it is not my cap, right? It has $150 million market cap, which is definitely not bad if you look where it came from. So what's maybe best to do for this one is wait, see where it goes, see how it performs, and get in when you think it's time to get in. Also, Uniswap and the two exchanges that list everything, right? So Gate and Maxi, of course, it's the go-to for new project. Gate and Maxi, okay, whatever. It's not but you can get it there. That's Trend Network, man. I think that the whole AI DeepIn space is something that is just really gonna be a big one. It's the first on-chain one-stop solution for all your DeepIn cloud and AI computing needs. And I can already tell you that whole narrative is gonna be so freaking huge. And I want to be in such a project that be the first in that's going to be that huge, whether it's OpenAI, whether it's Desync, whether it's Render is already huge, right? But if it's really going to be tens of billions, if this is going to happen, then there is a high chance of having some sick gains with this one. So that's that. Last one, and then I'll really wrap it up. Last one is Wild World. Gaming mid-cap. Now, Wild World, it is still for a single game, I think it's not low. Then again, you can also go get into projects like Illuvium, which is way higher than that. While I love Illuvium, Wild World looks better. But there's not a single crypto game out there that looks better than Wilderworld. Very simple. This is by far, like I said, games don't need to be AAA. But if you do it like Wilderworld. They are freaking nailing it. And if you look at the price chart, it's not like a lot of projects, they really come down hard, right? And they came down hard as well. But it's still, if you look at the lows, it's in an uptrend. So they're holding it. This will be a multi-billion-dollar game. 100%. Exchanges, nothing too big. We have a KuCoin. That's good, right? We have a KuCoin. That's good. Although Bitmart and BitGet and Gate have more volume, by the way. So what the fuck, KuCoin? What happens? Anyway, Wilderworld looks so freaking amazing. Let this load. Let me get into the price chart of Wilderworld real quick. Like I said, here you can see it a little bit better. This is not perfect, right? But you can see that there is a clear uptrend for Wilderworld when everything in crypto is now meh. Like it's not necessarily in an uptrend, right? I think that this could do really, really, really well. I don't know if we have a gameplay trailer or anything like that right here on the website. But if you look how this is looking, it's absolutely crazy. Let me see if I can find it on YouTube real quick. So don't laugh about my search history right here. It's all weird. Looking at Kanye West and push-ups. Wilderworld trailer, guys. This is absolutely crazy. And this is from 2022, right? Turning off the sound in case I get some copyrights, but you can imagine that with sounds it's a lot better. Let me go here. This is absolutely beautiful how this is looking like. Now, of course, this is cinematic, but it turns into some gameplay, right? This is the Grand Theft Auto of gaming. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Here you have a lot more actually, you know, the gameplay. Look, this is what crypto games supposed to look like. This, right? So we can all be excited about, yeah, like I said, these new games coming out. I don't want to drop names because I like a lot of them. But if we actually are being honest, then this is what you want, right? This is what you want. This is looking so beautiful. It's looking so freaking beautiful. This is PS5 worthy. Really. Yeah, and if you then look at that, this is valued at 100 million. Come on, man. Should be sitting at a few billion. Fuck that. So, yeah, I'm stacking up on Wilderworld. For sure. For sure. Looking really good. I just want to see how the price behaves. Because I really want to get the most out of this thing. You can put some TA on it and be like, 786, we are sitting there and it's bouncing right now. Could be a great entry level. I don't know, man. Beats me. I don't know. TA wise, yeah. If you want to DCA, then if not here, then where? Of course, definitely. But if you really want to stack hard on this one, it's hard, man. I'm not even going to tell you. I have no clue myself. I'm just DCAing into these projects. So, Wild, love it. Again, I said it, best looking game in crypto by far out there. There are definitely some projects that have a second close. Well, not close, but a second place. But, you know, this one is really underrated. That's it for today. I don't want to make this longer than needed. Guys, if you liked the video, please like the video. Subscribe to the channel if you have. It would help me a lot. You would help yourself a lot as well. Don't forget to turn the bell notification on. Next video, I'm going to show you the rest of my portfolio and reveal it completely. And please let me know what, in your opinion, has to go. Because I love them all, but it's too much. It's too much. All right, thanks for the input, and I'll see you soon.